Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name's Abby. I've got a little guest today. This cutie is Tyson. He's a bit camera shy, but he is generally always on me or next to me. So today my plan is to film a tutorial using my Dyson Airwrap. So I've got the box ready here. Everything inside. I'll go through in more depth what's included in there in a moment. Now this is only the third time that I have used this. The first time I had dry hair and I used a spray bottle of water to kind of dampen my hair and did it that way. The results were okay, but not as kind of wow as I was expecting. Second time I washed my hair and used this from the beginning, and oh my goodness, on day 6 I still had curls in my hair. So my hair is freshly washed just now and I will get started. So first things first, I used the Philip Kingsley Elasticizer mask in my hair for about half an hour. So what it looks like inside. It's really, really thick. And again, only the third time I've used it, but I definitely think my hair is kind of softer and more manageable. So that's a definite recommend from me. I then used the Hairburst shampoo and conditioner, and I've just popped in some of the Philip Kingsley Elastistyler. This is only the first time I've used this, so we'll see how that works. I always think you need to have a good base. There's no point spending a fortune on amazing kind of hair care products if your shampoo and conditioner aren't good quality. So you just need to find the one that works for you. Hairburst shampoo and conditioner I've been using for ages. I tried Olaplex for a while, which obviously has a hefty price tag, but I really didn't notice any change in my hair. It was almost greasier somehow. So for me, Hairburst is like hands down the absolute winner when it comes to shampoo and conditioner. Right, so time to get started actually drying my hair. I've been sitting talking for so long that it is kind of still a little bit dry, but not overly. This is the kind of handheld part of the Dyson. You can see in the middle here, this is obviously off. If you put it up to the middle, it's on, and then up to the top, it gives a cold shot, which really helps to set your curls. This is the intensity, and this is the heat setting. I've got it set on the middle one. I found that I really don't need to put it onto the highest heat. This works fine for me. So this is the dryer attachment that comes with it. And you've got to love all the wee pink details. At the back here, you'll see kind of like a lock sign, and you pull it down to kind of open it up, pop in the attachment, let go, and that's it. It's completely attached on, and I've not had any trouble with it falling off or anything. So I'll give my hair just a quick blast, focusing probably mainly on the roots for now. So that's it, kind of still slightly damp, but dry enough to start working with it. It's actually a really good hair dryer. I think if you just wanted to quickly blast your hair dry, you could just use a brush and dry it with this if you wanted to. So I'm going to take this attachment off. I'm being quite kind of, I don't know, I'm making sure I keep everything back in its box where it belongs at the moment. I'm funny with new things. And this is the attachment that you use for curls. So you actually get 4 different ones in the box, so I'll talk you through those quickly now. So in the box you get 4 curling attachments. Now when I opened it initially, I didn't really understand. I thought that seemed really crazy, like why would you get 2 of the same thing? But if you look closely, there are arrows on them. So on this one you can see the arrows pointing this way, this one in the other direction. And the arrows tell you which side of your head to use it on to make sure that all of your curls kind of go in the same direction. Now, this is the 40mm barrel. So this is going to give you kind of bigger, kind of softer curls. And then these are the 30mm barrels. They do attachments for longer hair, which I am tempted to try. I'm not finding any issues with my hair length, but I think if my hair was much longer, then the longer kind of attachments would definitely be more used. Tyson coughing. I think he's getting jealous. You're not getting all the attention, huh? Maybe we should do a video all about you. What do you think? Now, rookie mistake I made on the first time that I used this, I read the instructions super quickly and it said make sure the arrows are pointing away from your face. So when I'm looking at this, the arrows are pointing away. But if you look in the mirror, they're pointing towards my face, and it's in the mirror you need to look at. So I ended up with my first few curls going the wrong direction, which looked a bit funky. But anyway, rookie mistake. Hopefully you won't make that. So I'm going to unlock this. I'm going to use a smaller barrel because I like the tighter curl because then it falls over the days. And obviously, as you can see, this is pointing this way, so I'll be doing this side of my face first. Now, when it comes to sectioning my hair, I am not the best. What I've been doing is just putting a straight line down the back. So obviously I'm going to be doing this half first. And just twisting this side away. And I actually bought some really cute little clips. These are rose gold ones from Amazon. I don't know, they're just something really cute about the colour. It was a really, really big bag of them actually. They were really, really cheap. If I can find the link, I'll pop it down in the comments so you can see. So that half of my hair is pinned up, and then I just start taking layers from the bottom. Now, I found the smaller the kind of section that you use, the better the result, and the longer it seems to stay. But if you're in a rush, I think you could probably just take much bigger sections and go for it that way. So, arrows are pointing away. I'm going to turn it on. Hold the end of the hair. Take the Airwrap behind it, and look, it just pulls it in. So you don't have to twist the device. It literally just sucks it all up. And it isn't too hot, so it's nearly touching my head there, and it's not too warm. Usually hold it for about 15 seconds, and then use this button and push it up for 5 seconds to get a kind of cold shot, so it really helps to set the curl. And then pull it all the way down to turn it off. When it turns off, it does a little vibrate, so you know you've got it. And then this is the tricky bit. I like to pin my curls, so take the curl off like this. And hopefully pin it through. So that's what I just do the whole way around. So 15 seconds on the heat, 5 to 10 seconds kind of cold shot, and then I pin it. And obviously if your hair is kind of more unruly, you could hold it for longer or less time. I think it's very much a trial and error and see what works best for you. This is just what I found's worked for me so far. Like I said, it's only the 3rd time I've used it, so I'm absolutely no expert, and hair has never been one of my kind of strengths anyway, so I'm just plodding along, doing my thing and hoping that it works as I go. So that is the first kind of half of my head done. It took me 8.5 minutes. So I'm still learning how to use it, so I'm definitely going to get quicker. I reckon if you were like a pro, you could probably do 1 half in 5 minutes, so 10 minutes for kind of in total, which would be amazing. As you can see, my pinning and sectioning is absolutely rubbish. There's definitely something I need to work on. But for someone who can't do hair, I've never been able to curl my hair, it really is foolproof. Like, you really can't go wrong. I can't see how there is anyone that couldn't manage it. Also, I have fibromyalgia, and quite often that flares up in my hands, and I find a lot of the kind of hair products that I've got are too heavy for me. This is really, really lightweight. I'm not in any pain using it at all, even if I'm having a kind of quite sore day. So yeah, really, really easy to use. Go on to the second half now. So that's that one side done. Do not forget to change the curl barrel to the other direction. Such an easy mistake to make that I literally nearly forgot then. I nearly went and started doing this side with the other one. So as you can see, arrows are pointing away from my face, so we know we've got the right one. And that is the other side of my hair done. This side took 9.5 minutes, so a bit longer than the right hand side. I don't know if that's a thing, like I'm right-handed and I find doing like my hair on the right hand side so much easier than the left, so I'm not sure if that's a thing or if it's just me. I'm going to leave these in for probably about half an hour to set. Just a quick little bit of hairspray. I don't really tend to use much. I know some people really go for it, but I don't really like the kind of, I don't know, too much hold. I think it can look a bit too perfect. So yeah, half an hour and I'll take these out. Obviously I will come back and do that with you. While I'm letting these set, I thought I would quickly show you what else comes in the box. And someone is not happy that he isn't getting his attention. So obviously this that I used before, just a kind of dryer device. Get the two 30mm barrels, two 40mm barrels. And then the rest I haven't actually tried yet. So there's this one, like a round bristle brush. This would probably be quite good for trying to like blow dry your hair, maybe straight but with some flick at the bottom. Something else to try. And there are these two as well. Now these really remind me of the GHD Glide. I use that all the time to, like if my hair's dry and all frizzy, I just use that to brush it through and it makes it straight and like really sleek. But I get the impression that this might have the same results, but you could use it on obviously wet hair. So I think one of these will be coming up for my next kind of trial and error to see how that goes. And the actual box itself is beautiful as well. It comes spaces for everything, keeps it nice and neat. I'll put everything away again nicely and take some pictures to show you. This is the Airwrap complete set. I know you can get other ones with slightly fewer kind of accessories, but I just think this is great. It was £449. Now I know at the moment it is out of stock everywhere. I've got everyone I possibly can looking to see if it comes back in, and as soon as I find it anywhere I'll be posting it on my Instagram stories. So if it's something you're looking for, then go and give me a follow on there and I'll keep you updated if it comes back into stock. So I've put everything away and now it's time to take these out. Like I said, my pins, most of them have kind of loosened. A few had fallen out completely and I kind of just had to fix. And you'll notice in the kind of video that I sped up of me doing it, occasionally I'll like drop a curl and it's an absolute pain, but I found a wee trick. Let's undo this one, I'll show you. Say for example I'd just done this curl and I dropped it and I couldn't kind of wind it back up properly. You just get the Airwrap again, pop it back on, it pulls it back into its curl and you can grab it again. So that's a handy trick. Just look at these curls. I haven't done anything to them yet. I'm just literally just taking them out. Look at that. They're just so pretty. And I think if you left them even longer, it would probably stay even more. But like I said, last time I used this, 6 days later, I still had a lovely kind of wave to my hair. I'm just so impressed. My hair is naturally wavy but very, very frizzy. It's got a bit of a mind of its own really, and I never really think that if I've ever tried curling it with straighteners, well, for a start, like half of the curls work and the other half don't. Never quite figured out why that was, and it just took forever and I felt like I was burning the ends of my hair, and because obviously it's coloured blonde, I just didn't feel right, and using hair straighteners obviously is quite a high heat. But this is the first time I found something that I am confident is not damaging my hair and something that I can use every time. Now I do only really wash my hair once or twice a week, and I actually find using this quite fun. Now before I put my fingers through or anything, I'm going to try and just show you the curls so you can see before I've played with them or done anything. Tyson will let me, I'll turn around and show you the back. So you can see they're really big and bouncy. I don't like to brush them out, I like to just kind of use my fingers, just tease it through, and you really can like just play around with it. You can separate a couple. I think this is actually even better than the second time I did it. I'm absolutely chuffed. Now just look at that. Look at that volume and bounce. My hair is shiny. I just absolutely love it. And as the days go on, I think my favourite curls were probably day 2 or 3. So I think what I will do is keep taking pictures. So I'll take a picture now and I'll take a picture every day over the next few days and post them on my Instagram just so you can see the kind of curls and how they fall. But yeah, considering I am rubbish at hair, I literally can't curl my hair, never have been able to. Most I've ever been able to do is straighten my hair. I'm just so impressed. I quite like, if you want it off your face, just kind of pin it a wee bit at the top, or it's a really good base if you want to do like an updo but you want the kind of volume. Yeah, so still lots to learn, but I'm really impressed. So let me know what you think. If you've got any other kind of tips and tricks for using the Airwrap, then please let me know. Like I said, absolute newbie over here. Feel like I don't know what I'm doing, but if I can get results like this, then honestly, absolutely anybody can.